I'm Robin Hamilton, a slightly grumpy Englishman with no athletic ability. This summer, I'm attempting to cycle the Great Divide mountain bike route, or GDMBR, stretching 2,700 miles along the Continental Divide, from Banff in Alberta to Antelope Wells in New Mexico. It's taken a lot of planning, prep and support just to get here, but with 90% of the route off-road, 200,000 feet of elevation change, wild animals, wild weather, and a wildly overladen bike, there's a lot that can go wrong. How far will I get? Let's find out together. Good morning. Day 7, just leaving the North Fork hostel. Now obviously as I've come down this far, it means I've got a lot of climbing really to get back onto the route. Then more climbing to go over Red Meadow Pass and then head down to Whitefish. And I booked a hotel for tonight, so feeling very good about that. The locals said these are the things to have. It looks amazing. I can't lie, I've also had a cinnamon roll, which was great too, and it was hot straight out the oven. On my second coffee, I'm going to stash a couple of things on the bike for later. What a beautiful morning. I just remembered the other thing that I've lost, which is my Bluetooth speaker stroke bear deterrent, which I managed to lose within an hour of beginning the GDMBR. My plan was to hit the bears with some yacht rock, and if that didn't work, Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation. There's no way they wouldn't have got out my way. With Rhythm Nation, it's all about control, and I got lots of it. Wow, the mountains! You can't enjoy the downhill with all this rocky stuff. Just gone past a guy sitting peacefully on a rock. I thought, oh, that's nice. He's listening to some music, he's got his headphones on, maybe he's having a picnic, whatever. No, those were ear defenders. He had some sort of, I want to call that a high velocity rifle, but what do I know about guns? Nothing. Not something I'm used to. I don't know if I'm at the top of the climb or not, but this is certainly Red Meadow Lake. If you watch a lot of GDMBR videos, this is quite a famous spot. But look, stunning. Taking a break for a second. I've got a Huckleberry bear claw from the bakery this morning. I had Huckleberry peach pie last night. They do Huckleberry beer, Huckleberry ice cream, and up until yesterday I don't think I'd ever had a Huckleberry in my life. Very nice. So it's 12:15 and I'm just over, 22 miles in, something like that. So not bad progress, and these trees are great for keeping the sun off me. Tarmac! Another climb. I thought we were there, I thought we'd done them all. I suspect I couldn't afford a house around here. This is obviously where all the other beautiful people live. I'm sure. If this climbing continues, I might need to cry on it. This is the bike path into Whitefish. I thought the climbing had finished with me, but it hadn't. So about another 150 feet since I thought it was all over. But never mind. 44.5 miles in, 2,900 feet of ascent.
So there's the campground that so many tour dividers know about.
Yeah.
It's called Whitefish State Park. That's right around the bend there. What may not be mentioned, it's on all the reviews, is the train is like 20 yards away. And this is a major east-west Chicago to Seattle route. So you got mile-and-a-half trains at 3 in the morning.
I heard about this.
And so everybody that reviews it, 128 cars, 3 a.m.
Yeah. Good morning from Whitefish, Montana. I'm about to set off from the Chalet Motel. So I'm heading down towards Big Fork today. So I think it's about 50 miles. And I'm going to go through Columbia Falls. So interestingly, I could have got there in 35 miles, and it looks like it's going to take me about 80 miles to get there because I followed the route and come all the way around the proper way. I don't know where I'm going to be staying tonight. There's a few options, one of which is a Mennonite church that opens up its basement. Big mountain. And you see over on the right, there's one of those cell towers that's disguised as a tree. You may have noticed I'm sporting a ridiculous piece of headwear. There's a thing that you can buy called Brim, made in Australia because they know about these things, that straps onto your bicycle helmet and gives you a bunch more shade. Stupidly, I decided it was one of the things I didn't need to bring with me. So yesterday I found myself in a sports shop, bought a sun hat and attacked it with a knife. But I already feel the benefit, even if it's not sartorially elegant. I also changed my grips yesterday. I've been getting a little bit of hand pain. You can see why this is called Railroad Street. This is Columbia Falls. I don't think I need to pick up any more food. I think I'm okay for the next couple of days. Oh, bloody hell. That's going to be fun. Montana looking lovely. Heading a bit closer to the hills now. Beautiful houses along here. Perfect Sunday morning. Now this is a famous spot. This is Tom and Pat's house. If you're cycling the Great Divide, you can camp in their garden. I didn't realise it was that close. Hello. Yeah. Do you want to give me the ball? Go on then. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Well, that was great. Meeting the dog, and it's Tom and Pat Arnone. Apparently it's the last year that they're doing it, throwing their garden open to GDMBR cyclists. What amazing people though. Go the Mustangs. Oh, Mennonite Church. Hello.
Do you need inside for a bathroom or anything?
No, I'm fine. I could do with topping up some water if you have any.
Do it.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Yeah, it's too early in the day for me to stop, but I had to take a look because, again, this place is quite famous.
Oh, you're sweet.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's nice and cool in here.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, this is great.
Man, it warms up very quickly.
Yes. Oh, what a great space.
Take good care.
Thank you.
Safe.
All
Okay,
right,
bye.
bye. Oh, aren't they great? Yeah, these road miles are nice and easy. I just looked at the elevation profile, and after this next section, it looks like it's going to be climbing for about 120 miles. I mean, not one big gradient, but lots of peaks, but the overall trend going up and up and up. There's no real respite. So that's probably what, 3 days for me, I would have thought. And I've got a feeling these lovely road miles are about to come to an end, and we're about to go off-road again and climbing up the hills. I think I'm at Echo Lake. Just had lunch and they fitted me in before they closed. Cobb salad, peach cobbler. Don't really recommend it. Hello. You're okay? Right, I should be turning left here, but I've just managed to find a room about a mile down this way. You jumping in? Yeah, you're a braver man than me. The problem with this place is, I'm not going to want to leave. Welcome to the Arabian Nights. This was something. This is my basin, and they carried the theme through everywhere. Hey, great view though. You can just about see the lake from here. It's about 7:15 in the morning. I'm in Big Fork, Montana. Yesterday was about 47 miles and 1,500 feet of climbing, 1,600 feet. I'm about to go into 3 days, I think, of fairly brutal climbing on what looks like some dodgy roads. So I don't expect the mileage to be high. I do expect the climbing to be high. So the big thing with that is, because there's such a long way to go, is just take it steady, take it slow. Just think about getting through the entire day, find some shade. But yeah, I'm excited to get up into the mountains again. Good morning. Very good, thank you. Just about to rejoin the route. Another one of these great little coffee places. Seems strange on a hot day like today, but in case you ever wonder about Montana's weather, there's an awful lot of snowplow equipment around. Yeah, ski season here must be lovely, I would have thought. Right, back en route, off the main highway now, so that's nice, although I think we're going to start climbing up into the hills in about 3/4 of a mile. First climb of the day done. As you can hear, I'm a little out of breath. So that's just over 2,000 feet. And that took me nearly 2.5 hours. And it just kept going up and up and up. It was relentless. There's a little bit of a respite now. And then there's another big climb today, which is even bigger than this one. That was hard, and I'm hot, and I'm sweaty. There's no point in sugarcoating it. I see a lot of videos from people that do the GDMBR, and they make it almost look easy. But I'm not the youngest. I'm not the lightest, I'm not the fittest, but I made it. It's quite refreshing. Not going to bother with the rain jacket for this. Left on to 9719. Well, this is a nice spot, but it's too early to stop. And I want to see if I can get to Ovando tomorrow. And I think there's about 70 miles to go, something like that. So I'll grab some more water. I might even wash my shirt in the stream. Ended up finishing a little bit early. It was too far to the next informal campground. I'm at Cedar Creek informal campground. So I'm just sitting, doing some reading. The sound of the stream is really, really lovely. It helped me sleep. It's Tuesday the 29th of July. Yesterday was a lot of climbing, and I know there's a lot more climbing to come. But I'm up early and it's nice and cool. And I thought, as the campsite is so close to the main road, I thought I'd see how big the road is and maybe do some tarmac miles this morning. But best case, the route's going to join me anyway. Today's plan is to make it down to Seeley Lake. I'll see what time I get there and whether I'm going to stay there tonight or not and move on. It's a beautiful morning and it's slightly chilly, which is lovely. Oh, Seafort Hamilton retreat. Nice. Obviously, I've got a personal reason for liking this one. So in today's segment of Robin Rocks the Divide, it's Yacht Rock Tuesday. Going to keep it smooth. You know there's going to be Michael McDonald. You know there's going to be Kenny Loggins. Smooth road, smooth rock. Just watch the miles go by. Leaving Swan River State Forest. Don't know what the next forest is. I think yesterday, I think I saw one person the entire day. But yes, it's a strange experience not meeting anyone. And I know that as I head out into some of the more remote parts of the route, the chances of meeting someone are even lower. But it is nice to meet the northbounders, although obviously they've nearly finished and I'm merely starting. Well, would you look at this? I'm pretty dehydrated. There's a chance of a drink. Good morning. I don't know if you can see, but the mountains have still got snow on them over there. Now back on the official route, which is on this main road anyway, for a few miles. I'm going to turn off on the way to Holland Lake. Once I get some shade, I'll start taking stock of the camping spots. Be bear aware. So now pacing myself up the climb from Holland Lake. It's a very nice road actually, but it just keeps on going. So having looked at the map, the current plan for today is to get to Sealy Lake if I can. And that means that I could be looking at late breakfast or lunch in Ovando tomorrow with the famous stray bullet, which would be nice. There's a chance of thunderstorms as well. Hope there's no thunderstorms today. Now, I've mentioned the elevation profile a few times. Let me show you. So the little blue dot is where we are, starting up a massive climb. That's enough to ruin anyone's day, isn't it? Just keep on climbing. Hey there. How are you doing? Everyone's wearing the same sun hoodie. I didn't get the memo. I'm not saying that I'm concerned, I'm just saying I'm aware. I'm down to about the last 1.5 litres of water. It's very green around here. That bodes well. I'm just keeping an eye out. I realise it's still trees and gravel, but all of a sudden the scenery seems to have changed completely. It's very verdant here. Lovely yellow flowers. Unfortunately, the mountain streams seem to have dried up. I'm down to about 1 litre of water now. And maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 miles to go. Well, we should be fine depending on how much of it is up. Should have done that weight training. I'm just realising how attractive this must look and sound. Oh well. This is the reality of the GDMBR. Good morning. I'm at Sealy Lake Campground. Yesterday, I think I found my limits. Interested to see what I'm capable of though. So I did 62 miles and I did 4,100 feet of climbing, but it was so hot. It was crazily hot and I kept hoping that it would break because there was almost a thunderstorm, but not quite. I'm not in any great rush to repeat that. And I think if I've learned anything, I need to slow down a little bit. I think I've been pushing it a bit too hard. When I got here last night, I'll tell you how tired I was. They had takeaway barbecue in town and I didn't even stop. So today I'm going to Ovando, which is only, I think, about 25 miles from here. There's a bunch of climbing to get there, but I booked a hotel. So I'm going to have a shorter day and I'm going to take it steady. Now leaving Sealy Lake Campground. Going to detour slightly down to the petrol station, grab some extra drinks and a few snacks. The place I'm staying at tonight has a bar. Near it is quite a famous diner, I suppose. You bet I'm on for full American breakfast. No one does breakfast like America, as far as I'm concerned. I just stopped for a breakfast burrito. Every part of my being was saying, come on, you started late, you need to get going. But then I thought, no, real food, and there is no rush. I'm going to get there. Now climbing back up to the route. It's quite warm already, so it's nice and steady. And after yesterday, I need to just really start to chill and enjoy. That climb yesterday, even though it was crazy, the views were absolutely stunning. It's an amazing part of the world. Yesterday, I passed the 500-mile point, which feels good. When I started, I wasn't sure I was going to get to the 5-mile point. And we're back on the route. But I've realised that I do moan a lot about the climbing. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot to moan about. I met someone yesterday that after yesterday's climb is calling it quits on the GDMBR, and I don't blame them. What I don't always mention is how thrilling the downhills can be. They're really something. At the lake, fishing. Right. About 17 miles out of Ovando. I'm 13 miles in so far. What do I see in front of me? Is that a road? Is that a wall? There's an awful lot of these ATVs around here. Well, I'm very happy to see this. Ovando, very famous on the GDMBR. And I'm loving it because I have a hotel room. I think it may be the last hotel room in town. Main Street. Now this may not mean much to you, but it means a lot to me because I've seen it in so many videos. Okay, the cafe is closed. I got the angler, great. Cycling supplies here, the museum, and the Blackfoot Inn, where I'm staying this evening. The guy at the hotel suggested that I walked up rather than bringing the bike because it's quite steep, but yeah, it's interesting walking for a bit, shows you the state your legs are in. I think I need a day off. Just going to try and work out where I can do that. The sun is trying to kill me. Now, when you're in Ovando, this is another place you can stay. You can also camp here. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning. There will be proper American breakfast at the Stray Bullet. I haven't been into the Blackfoot Angler yet, but look, they keep cyclist supplies here. Apparently during the Tour Divide in particular, if they're about to close here, and they see the dot of someone appearing, they will stay open just to make sure they can be looked after. My room is top left. They've also got a laundry, which is where I'm going now. Hopefully my clothes will be dry. 1 minute to go. Perfect timing. Well, that was an amazing American breakfast, and actually some really nice American cyclists bought it for me, so even better. Back to the room, finished gathering all my stuff together, and then hitting the trail. The great news is that because we've had thunderstorms overnight, things are a little bit cooler today. As you can see with the sky behind me, it's a bit grey. Heading to a town called Lincoln today, and I have another hotel. Hopefully things won't be muddy, but I've got a feeling, even though there's a bunch of climbing to do today, it's going to be a good day. Got to cross the freeway in a little while, and then we head up into the hills. what do I think of Bob Ross and the joy of painting? So that's been a steady uphill for about 12 miles. Very washboardy road. Back onto a slightly larger road now, and then it's climbing. Look at this beauty. $1 for some cool water. Yep, have some of that. Oh, it's lovely and cool. Those mountains are looking mighty pretty. And now the real climbing of the day starts. Huckleberry Pass. Climbing a little while now. 1,200 feet. And then it's great when you get to look out through the trees and see the plain below. Right, quick drink and then up the road. You can see just how far we've come. Not really sure how the camera can convey how technical these sections of road are. So that's 2,180 feet of climbing so far. Only done 23 miles. It looks like I may have just finished the climbing, but obviously I haven't, because it's going to kid me that I've done it and then all of a sudden I'm going to be presented with more. But we're doing okay. It's only 20 past 1, so there's the rest of the day. Oh, you're looking for water?
Yeah, I'm gonna top off everything.
Yeah.
Find some huckleberries?
No?
Oh.
How was the ride so far?
It's been interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Canada was cold and wet.
Yeah,
that was something.
Yeah.
And I think, what was the one 2 days ago? Swan Pass, was it?
Yeah, like flathead.
Yeah, that was, in that heat, in the sun, that was something.
Well, I probably see you at the
I see, yeah. Great to see you again.
Yeah, we do. All right, thanks.
Welcome to Lincoln, the Three Bears Hotel. Good morning, it's August the 1st. I'm currently in Lincoln, Montana at the Three Bears Motel, which I can thoroughly recommend. Slightly shorter day yesterday. I think it was 38.5 miles and 2,600 feet of climbing, but this was a good place to stop. I'd like to get to Llama Ranch today if I can, about which I'll tell you more later, but I've got to go over, I think it might be called Stemple Pass. On the elevation profile, it went up like that, and it went down like that, so it could be quite a short distance, but quite a long day. Let's just see. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can find something along this main road and then head out onto the trail. This is Main Street, Lincoln, Montana. And we're back onto gravel. Good morning, my beauties. Wow, you look great. Oh yeah, this one makes the grade. Fantastic. Well, this is a lovely road. It's not too hard to cycle on. We've got shade, and every now and then you get a glimpse of the mountains as we start up this pass. It was somewhat appropriate that I stayed in the Three Bears Hotel last night, because I'm wondering if I am the Goldilocks of bike packing. It's too wet, it's too cold, it's too hot, it's too hilly, it's too rough. Well, firstly, as an Englishman, I'm programmed to complain about everything. But if you don't mind grumpy, I'm very glad you're here, so thank you for watching. Just going over a stream. I wasn't sure how much water there would be today, and it's going to be very hot and very steep. I've got about 5 litres of water with me, which of course is overkill. I just get worried about running out. The water from these mountain streams is so lovely. I always use my Steri pen. Apparently the rule is, if you think there might be beavers further up, then you need to treat it. I'm going to go with the Steri pen anyway. Okay, this has just got really lumpy all of a sudden. Today on Robin Rocks the Divide is Get a Life, Soul to Soul, London's finest. What a groove. For some reason, it's just perfect for today. Love this downhill too. This is what we have on the menu for today. I'm currently at 5,118 feet. In the next 6.5 miles, I've got 1,740 feet to go. It's all good. We'll get there somehow. Which may not look a lot on the camera, but I'm walking. There's a few good things about pushing a bike up a hill. The first is that because it's very steep, you claim the altitude quite quickly. The second is it gives you an opportunity to stretch out your calves and your Achilles tendon, which isn't something that you really do on a bike. And the third thing is it's time that you're not sitting on the saddle, which is always a good thing. One foot in front of the other. Doesn't that look good? I think we're catching the first sight of Llama Ranch, a really famous point on the GDMBR, run by partners Barbara and John. It's made available to cyclists. It provides accommodation and camping for cyclists, none of which will Barbara and John take any money for. They only ask one thing, and that's that you pay it forward. I can't believe I'm actually here. This is something really special, really special. Oh, where are we? 1374. Well, I can't believe it. I'm actually at Llama Ranch, and this is hopefully where I'm staying this evening. The cabin, I may be sharing, I don't know. Cooking equipment. It's got cupboards with provisions in. Let me give you a bit of a tour of the site. There's a solar shower, Karamato, and then there's a selection of cabins. So what have we got? We've got Denschlur, so the alpaca in, the bleu in. Then there's a bigger cabin, it's suitable for couples, I believe. You can even charge your devices because there are solar panels on each of these units. Later on I'll show you the patio where there's the magic fridge, which seems to restock itself with sandwiches and cold drinks, and hummingbirds, which is something you don't find in Henley on Thames. Hello! I'm presuming you're an alpaca, not a llama. Wow, look at the shower arrangement. It's pedal powered. So it's got 2 showers in it and a bath. Incredible. I realise I'm saying a lot of things are incredible. I need to find some other superlatives, but that is incredible. I don't know if you can hear this or see this. The bees are going absolutely crazy. It just started about 5 minutes ago. It's currently on the porch at the Llama Ranch with the magic fridge that keeps on refilling itself. Yeah, a bit of a thunderstorm. Really glad to be sitting here rather than out on the road at the moment. What an amazing place, what amazing people. Very happy to be here.